Anthony Edwards.
Mm.
So at first, some things came out about Anthony Edwards, like I guess with this one of his children. There was those texts that came out about him, and what he said to her and whatnot. And at the end of the day, child support. That was the main conversation. The child support.
Yes.
We gotta figure this money out. And initially, the report was he paid, the 18 years up front, and he gave $1 million to the court, and that just covered 18 years.
I do remember that.
So that apparently that report is false.
Okay.
And that there has not been an agreement on anything yet. Because you do kind of have to come to an agreement. Like, it's not like people act like Anthony Edwards just showed up to the court like, all right, that's how we're doing this. I'm out. See ya. Sure. Figure it out. No, I mean, because and I'm not picking a side because I honestly don't know how I would even feel in this type of situation. But they do have the argument of bro, you're gonna get richer and richer. You're not just gonna pay us what you're worth now, and then 10 years from now when you're worth 100 times more.
That is true.
Not financially help. Now here's the
thing.
Well,
I mean, at the same time, it kind of is weird that the level of child support changes with your income. There should be a minimum and there should be a cap. The fact that you have to give that amount of money just because you make that amount of money.
Well, I mean, it's just, but that's how.
Well, you're choosing not to take care of the child, so I guess you'd give them.
No, that's the thing. You're kind of getting punished by not taking care of the child. Which I will say, look, if there is, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh, I became a father, my whole fucking life view changed about everything,
Sure.
There are still I only have lived my life. So I don't know what would have happened if I just got some random girl pregnant when I was on the road playing Toronto. I don't fucking know.
Low babies.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not Stefan Diggs, so I can't tell you how that shit would go down. But I will say, if I was Anthony Edwards, I'm going to get to a point where it's wow. So I have 4 children with 4 different women. I need to switch my game plan up a little bit.
Maybe.
And or see, that's the thing. I'm not gonna put it on no woman, but choose a smarter woman. Maybe don't because I'm saying who knows, were any of these, traps or whatever? I don't fucking know. There is a history of that happening.
There's trappers.
There are occasions of men getting trapped and women admitting that they trapped. That's exactly what they were doing.
Sure. Anchor baby.
But I'm saying even that, choose smarter women, choose women that you trust more. Don't just fuck anything. Work on that game, bro. Pull the fuck out. What are you doing?
It's rough seas, dude.
Because that's the thing, you do some stupid, because I believe he do some stupid shit like that because of the stupid shit he did after. It's oh man, I keep getting women pregnant. I'm gonna just give him $1 million.
Yep.
And that'll solve all the problems. It's no, you're fucked.
Also,
you're fucked.
Imagine how quickly that money goes.
Very quickly.
If you handed your baby mama $2 million, she's gonna have a new whip real quick.
See, but then that's the thing. I believe the woman was nah, I need money and the kid needs money.
Sure.
But here's the other thing I do believe. It's you should. I feel if we're gonna talk, we discussed karma earlier, in the NFL, but I mean, you create 4 fatherless children.
Yeah.
You created 4 broke. You created 4 broken families.
Yeah.
Just for funsies, just because you were just because you played Philly that weekend.
Yeah.
It's
well, it was also I don't know if you've watched any of the Starting 5 Netflix series. I started it. I watched 2 or 3 episodes when it came out. The one with Ant Tatum and Sabonis or whatever. And the whole time they were talking about Ant. They were with Ant. He was with his high school sweetheart or whatever, and the way they talked about his relationship was like very I don't know, sweet and like light and whatever. And then you find out he's got 4 or 5 different kids with different women.
And there is like a mix between, like, you can find a middle ground between being like, I don't know, how people view Travis Hunter and like think he's a cuck, and then look at like Anthony Edwards. Like, there is a middle ground.
Sure.
Like, you don't have to you don't have to
pick the wrong lady with Travis's thing, but I'm not saying it's the wrong woman. But yeah, you don't have to be pretty stupid about where you're putting your
where you're putting your eggs. But look, I'm just saying it's just in terms of just creating like fatherless children, or just making it hard on 4 other women. And I'm not saying, like I said, this is not all 100% his fault, all 100% her fault. But I mean, at the end of the day, you are making each time you do this, you're making 2 lives harder. That's you are rich and famous. You're very rich, and you've made at least 8 lives way harder than they need to be now.
Interesting perspective, one that he does not share. And I don't know, it happens. People have kids with a bunch of different women, or people get separated after having a kid. But it's the continual aspect of it,
Well, I mean, but like, you can't be a part of their lives. Like, I've seen plenty of these rappers out here like taking trips around the damn country on Father's Day to make sure they see all their children or whatever. It's like, no, I've seen, and I've also seen the complete opposite. But at the end of the day, I don't know, if you're gonna keep doing this stupid shit, at least be a dad or something. Like, don't. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. It's that's how I feel.
It's one of those things, like, because Ant's a superstar. Ant's one of the best players in the league. And then it's like there's just like this piece of him that like hasn't caused a lot of problems yet, because he's 23, 24. But he's 23 and 24 and has these off the court issues that, again, haven't turned into anything very bad, but it's not a great start to his young career.
If you look at
it's like one of those things that, like, you feel like it's just bubbling out in the outskirts and something could happen.
But I'm just saying, like, if you think about just the life, I don't know, I'm just thinking of someone who, if they grew up either A, not having a dad, or B, knowing who their dad is and knowing that they want absolutely nothing to do with them, it's like, it's probably going to fuck you up. Now, and I think we have had proof of that happening.
Your dad's Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, the guy, but
I was about to say, yeah, he's about as much as your dad as he is my dad at this point. I mean, if that's how much he is.
Wait, my dad's not Anthony Edwards?
But no, yeah, so that's how I feel about Anthony Edwards. Let's talk about preseason football, Devin.